Hello again. This is the final part of 3 um, on the information contained in a Before It's News article entitled 30 Signs That the United States of America is Being Turned into a Giant Prison. We left off with number 20, so we will pick it up at number 21. With all of the other problems that we are having all over the nation, you would think that authorities would not be too concerned about little kids that are trying to sell cups of lemonade. But sadly, over the past year, police have been sent in to shut down lemonade stands run by children all over the United States. Those criminal kids. Number 22. The federal government has decided to invest a significant amount of time, money, and energy raiding organic farms. The following example comes from Natural News. It is the latest case of extreme government food tyranny, and one that is sure to have you reeling in anger and disgust. Health Department officials recently conducted a raid of Quail Hollow Farm, an organic community supported agricultural farm in southern Nevada, during its special farm to fork picnic dinner put on for guests. And the agent who arrived on the scene ordered that all the fresh local produce and pasture based meat that was intended for the meal be destroyed with bleach. Number 23. It is an absolute disgrace that all of us, including grandmothers and young children, must either go through body scanners that reveal the intimate details of our naked bodies, or endure enhanced pat downs during which our genitals will be touched before we are allowed to get on an airplane. It is also an absolute disgrace that the American people are putting up with this. But the American people have been putting up with a lot of junk lately, and that's why this government has been able to get away with so much. Number 24. Invasive TSA security techniques are not just for airports anymore. Now, TSA Viper teams are actively conducting random inspections at bus stations and on interstate highways all over the United States. For example, the following comes from a local news report down in Tennessee. You're probably used to seeing TSA's signature blue uniforms at the airport, but now agents are hitting the interstates to fight terrorism with Visible Intermodal Prevention and Response, or VIPER. Where is a terrorist more apt to be found? Not these days on an airplane, more likely on the interstate, says Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security Commissioner Bill Gibbons. Tuesday, Tennessee was first to deploy Viper simultaneously at 5 way stations and 2 bus stations across the state. Way to go, Tennessee. Now that, these truckers, they're going to have to waste even more time in these way stations. Thank you. TSA Viper teams now conduct approximately 8,000 unannounced security screenings a year at subway stations, bus terminals, ports, and highway rest stops. That's right. So if you happen to be going to visit grandma and grandpa and you stop in a rest area and you happen to fall asleep, don't be surprised if you see TSA Viper teams come knocking on your window wanting to see your papers. Okay. Number 25. More than 1 million hotel television sets all over America are now broadcasting propaganda messages from the Department of Homeland Security promoting the See Something, Say Something campaign. In essence, the federal government wants all of us to become informants and to start spying on one another constantly. The following comes from an article posted by USA Today. Starting today, the welcome screens on 1.2 million hotel television sets in Marriott, Hilton, Sheraton, Holiday Inn, and other hotels in the USA will show a short public service announcement from the Department of Homeland Security. The 15-second spot encourages viewers to be vigilant and call law enforcement if they witness something suspicious during their travels. Wow. Number 26. Certain types of American citizens are being labeled as potential threats in official U.S. government documents. An unclassified Department of Homeland Security report published a couple years ago entitled Right-Wing Extremism, Current Economic and Political Climate Fueling Resurgence in Radicalization and Recruitment, claims that a belief in Bible prophecy could motivate extremist individuals and groups to stockpile food, ammunition, and weapons. The report goes on to state that such people are potentially dangerous. Yes, you Bible prophecy believers, you people that can see the economy getting ready to tank, and because of that fact, you want to store up food and water for your family until the mess is worked out. Not that it really will be. You are a potentially dangerous person. Yes. Number 27. Back on February 20th, 2009, the state of Missouri issued a report entitled MIAC Strategic Report, The Modern Militia Movement. That report warned that the following types of people may be potential terrorists: anti-abortion activists, those that are against illegal immigration, those that consider the New World Order to be a threat, and those that have a negative view of the United Nations. Wow. So, if you are pro-life, if you believe that everybody that comes to the United States from without should do it legally, according to the laws which are already outlined, if you think the New World Order will be or is already a threat, and if you have a negative view of the United Nations, yes, you too could be a threat to national security. Wow. Number 28. As I have written about previously, a very disturbing document that Oath Keepers has obtained shows that the FBI is now instructing store owners to report many new forms of suspicious activity to them. According to the document, suspicious activity now includes the following: paying with cash, missing a hand or finger, strange odors, making extreme religious statements, radical theology, purchasing weatherproofed ammunition or match containers, purchasing meals ready to eat, purchasing night vision devices, night flashlights, or gas masks. Do any of those signs of suspicious activity apply to you? The first one, paying with cash, that should tell you that our economy, the US dollar, is going down. It's going down. Number 29. Soon you may get labeled as a potential terrorist if you are just feeling a little nervous. A new pre-crime technology system that is currently being tested by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security will soon be in use all over the nation. It is called Future Attribute Screening Technology, or FAST, and it is very frightening. The following description of this new program comes from an article in the London Telegraph. Using cameras and sensors, the pre-crime system measures and tracks changes in a person's body's movements, the pitch of their voice, and the rhythm of their speech. Excuse me. It also monitors breathing patterns, eye movements, blink rate, and alterations in body heat, which are used to assess an individual's likelihood to commit a crime. The Future Attribute Screening Technology, or FAST program, is already being tested on a group of government employees who volunteered as guinea pigs. And last but not least, number 30, The truth is that nobody puts more people into prison than America does. The United States has the highest incarceration rate in the world and the largest total prison population on the entire globe. The fact of the matter is, folks, martial law is right around the corner. It's coming to a neighborhood near you. There's nothing that can be done to stop it. This has been pre-planned and is being followed to the letter. So you can count on it. Do some research. You can see how much progress has already been made toward the implementation of martial law. I would encourage you, if you have never made Jesus Christ the Savior and Lord of your life, call out to him today. Today is the day of salvation, the Bible tells us. Don't put it off. Don't delay. Don't think, well, maybe tomorrow, because the fact of the matter is, there is not one person that is promised their next breath. Okay? Think about that. And once we close our eyes for the last time in this life, our eternal destination will have been set in stone. And if Jesus Christ has not been made the Savior and Lord of your life, there's only one destination possible for you, and that is the lake of fire which burneth forever, that has been prepared for the devil and his angels. Please think about that. This is a very serious thing. Look at the signs all around us. Martial law is coming. Time is running out. I pray you'll make the right choice. Thank you.